Hello everyone, my name is Adriana Beatriz Alvarado, and in this opportunity I will be talking about The Knight's Tale, one of the stories of the Canterbury Tales. So this story is divided in four parts. So to begin with the first part, this story starts with the Duke Theseus of Athens, who conquered the Amazon country and wedded with its queen Hippolyta and brought her to Athens, along with her sister Emily. So, in the way, they met a group of women who were asking for help. They lost their husband in Thebes, and its king, crown, didn't want the bodies to be burned or buried. So, after Theseus arrived to Thebes and killed the king, crown, the looters found two knights named Arcita and Palemon, who were sent to Athens to be confined in perpetual prison. But there, they fell in love with Emily, and they were ready to fight against the other for her love. So there was a duke named Pirithous who knows very well Arcita and who was friend of Theseus. So at his request, Arcita, Theseus let Arcita return to Thebes. So in the second part, Arcita returned to Thebes, and there he was around 1 or 2 years. But one night, he saw the god Mercury, who advised to be ready to return to Athens. So he got ready to return to Athens and provide his services for drudge and row. And also he changes his name. But one day, Palemon escaped from jail from help from a friend, and he wanted to return to Thebes, but he hid it in the bushes. So Arcita went to the grove because he wanted to offer his observance to May, and suddenly Palemon saw him, and they started to discuss each other about who deserves the love of Emily. So they made a deal to return the next morning and fight for her love. So in the next morning, they returned to that place, but Theseus found them, and they make a deal with them and offer to come back in 50 weeks with 100 knights to be ready to fight for Emily's love in battle. So in the third part, they were ready to return to Athens with 100 knights. So Arcita was the king of Thrace, and Palemon was the king of Inde. And there they was. And when they arrived to Athens, Theseus housed them. So in the morning, Palemon went to the Venus temple to pray for the victory. Also, Emily prayed Diana to put love between those two. And Diana confirmed Emily that she will be wedded with one of them. And also Arcita prayed Mars to get the victory of the battle. So in the fourth part, there was a lot of people in the palace, up and down. Arcita with his 100 knights and with a red banner, and Palemon with a white one. They entered at once, and they were ready for the battle. Palemon gave his last stroke and lost in battle. So Theseus declared Arcita as winner, and that he shall have Emily as wife. But later, Arcita died, and they needed to prepare all the arrangement for the funeral. So after this event, and some length of years, there was a parliament in Athens that allowed some countries to have an alliance. Later, Theseus asked for Palemon to be sent to Athens. So even he didn't know the reason why or the cost, he went to Athens. And there Theseus asked Palemon to have Emily as wife. So this is the end of this long story. Thank you very much.